Hi everyone, welcome back to Art Less Ordinary. I'm Ben. So in the other video I made up these alcohol ink ceramic pots. So I am going to unwrap them. So I've left them for 2 days because it's really cold and I wanted to make sure that the alcohol ink had dried properly before I did this. So now all I'm going to do is turn them up the right way, start unwrapping from the top, and then I'm just going to hold my hand in the pot and I just do this relatively gently, but you don't have to be overly. Okay, put that aside, and there we go. Look at all those cool effects that have come through. So all the way around. Yes, I did leave a couple of negative spaces. That's not a problem, but if you wanted to fix that, or not so much fix it now, but if you wanted to not have that, just make sure that it's completely covered when you do actually do your pouring. Yeah, that's a better light, isn't it? But see all the cool effects that it puts in there? So you kind of get this where it's pushed down into it and all that. So from here, I will let this dry and cure. Well, it's dry, but I'll let this cure for probably a couple of days to a week. And then I will use varnishes on it. So I've got a spray varnish, and then I've got a UV resistant paint on varnish. So that way I can use them where the plants are going to get sunlight, because these are for my, I'm a horticulturalist, so I do a lot of gardening. And these are going to be probably on windowsills or maybe even on the patio. So I want to make sure they're UV resistant, because alcohol inks do fade in the light. But this is how this one looks. So I've got pinks, I've got blues, and I've got the mixture of the purple. So I am really happy. I will clean off the base. I suppose I don't really have to, but if there's any part of it that you do want to clean off, all you need to do is just get like a paper towel with alcohol ink, dab the paper towel into the alcohol ink and just rub off the areas that you don't want. So just keep rubbing this base until it virtually goes back white again. So I haven't done this with anything that I use for food. So I've seen people do bowls and mugs and all that. I don't really, for me, these I prefer to do more ornamental stuff. But you'd probably just have to make sure that you get a varnish that is able to be used with food, or a resin that's able to be used with food. I just do these for plants, so they don't need anything special. So that's that one. And this one was the chili, chili pepper and the sunbright yellow. So it's going to make a lot of orange, which I knew it would. So because alcohol inks mix very freely, you are going to get blended colours. There's no way around that. And if you try and do one layer and then add alcohol ink later on, it will just re-wet the original alcohol ink because it reactivates it. Because the new colour's alcohol coloured. So I did this as 2 videos because I don't know how to edit videos yet, and this was 2 days later, so I couldn't just leave the video paused while these dried. So, and this one is probably a little bit better, where the whole base is actually coloured, where it kind of looks cool, but you're never really going to see the base. But here is this one. And see how you get really different effects depending on where the glad wrap or cling wrap was touching compared to where it wasn't touching. Yeah, you want it to have all those creases and bits and pieces throughout it, because that's what's giving you all the different effects. See, that's one tiny little bit. Still not completely dry. Must have been a little bit thick in that one spot. But I love this. I love these effects. I love the idea of them. And I think they're really cool presents. So most people get plants from me as presents because I'm a plant person. And now they can get pots with plants. Because I did these ages ago, but I haven't done them for quite a while. So quite happy with how that looks. So let me just pause it for a second. Okay, I'm back. Let me just get an extra light here. Okay, so here's an extra light. Hopefully that makes it look a bit better. Trying to get my lighting right in this room. So this is a ZZ plant. So this is my black ZZ plant, which needs a little bit more light to stay black and needs a good wash. Another really good indoor plant, but see how it looks in a pot. Kind of cool. The pots just kind of add that extra dimension and kind of uplift it instead of just having plain white. So I like colours. I'm not a huge fan of white. I like white mixed with colours, but not so much white by itself. But I hope you guys can see the type of effect that this would bring to your bathrooms, kitchens, dining tables. So that's about it. Where's my light? There we go. So we had the Glad Wrap in alcohol inks on ceramic pots. You can do this on other things if you like. I'm probably just going to do pots, maybe a vase for my dining table. And that's it. So let me lay this one down so you can see. And I hope you guys like this. I hope you guys let me know what you think. Is it cool? Is it not so cool? Even if you did one solid color, it's the way that the wrap is pressed on there that gives you different effects. If you wanted more blue but just a little bit of purple here and there, you could just add a smaller amount of one color or another. Also, the inside lip of my pots in here has got color. Seeing it's a plant pot, I'm not going to fuss. I'm not going to do anything about that. If you are fussy about that, then just get a wet cloth, dab it in alcohol, and just wipe that off. It will just reactivate it and then come off. You probably have to do it a few times because it will reactivate it, and as you wipe it, it will just spread the color around. But as you keep wiping it, then it'll end up becoming completely white again. These pots weren't too badly priced, and the alcohol inks go a fair distance. So, and cling wrap is quite cheap. So, there we go. Let me know what you think. So, alcohol ink, Glad wrapped pots. So, comment, like, share the video if you think others are gardeners, and I'd love to do this. And subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, I really just would like to know what you guys think, and whether you would want me to do more things like this, or to kind of stick with the alcohol, the acrylic pouring. So I used to do a lot of alcohol inks in the past. Where are we? So I used to do lots and lots of alcohol ink pictures. These are on Yupo paper. I've got drawers full of artwork. I've got a couple that I've framed up. But yeah, they're all different. They kind of come out. It's a fun medium to work with. But once I got into acrylic pouring, I started doing that more and haven't done the inks too much. But yeah, all right. Have fun. Enjoy your night, and I'll see you soon for another pour. Okay, bye.